UK Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you today's event. Today's coverage of the Kelly Classic is set to kick off. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, as always, in the booth. Pleasure of being here at Echo Park Golf Club. Rich, what are these players facing as they step up to this first tee?
Well, it's a really cool opening tee shot with the city views in the background. However, don't get lulled to sleep because you got to hit a good tee shot to avoid all 4 bunkers that dot this fairway, both right and left. Second shot slightly uphill to, again, a green that's well protected by bunkers both right and left. An opening par here is a fantastic score.
Let's get down to the action. He finds himself currently tied for 12th. Here we are at the second tee. Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one. This shot from the first cut of rough. Just hoping for an outcome now. And here we are with their 4th. If he makes this, he'll save his par. There it is. And with that, he'll stay right there at even par. We have a par 4 on this one. Henny, what's the player facing here?
And from about 105 yards.
And he's hit that inside the range.
Outside chance for birdie here, Luke.
Setting up here with a very long putt.
This is their look at birdie.
Oh, so close. 6 feet remaining to the cup. Oh, that's a clutch par. So no movement there. He stays at even with the card. Here we are at Echo Park Golf Club, the 4th hole, and it's a big brute of a par 4.
Off the tee, your eyes look down the left-hand side and see 2 massive bunkers and obviously the water. So anything right of that is just fine. If you find the fairway, second shot is downhill just a little bit to a long, narrow green that has got bunkers down the right-hand side. Distance control with that second shot is absolutely imperative if they want to have a good look at birdie.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some. What a putt. Started this perfectly.
Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 5th. Going with the 6-iron here.
This one needs to kick left and kick left hard.
A putt for a place in the top 10. Oh, just missed. And this putt coming up for his par. Ooh, right by the hole. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Sitting at 1 over for the event.
Not much happening, moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Setting up this shot with the wind in their face.
Well, that's beautifully judged. A chance to get amongst the action of the top 20. If this putt drops. Just didn't drop. Putting for a par now. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Let's see what happens here on the 7th. Good shot there. It's a fairway finder for sure. Oh, well done. Getting ready to play their third. 4 strokes off the lead. This would be a great up and down. Oh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th. Opting for the 5-wood. Not sure if that's how they drew it up. They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Beauty of a chip shot there.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Time to see what this par 4 has in store. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent.
Pretty good shot there.
This shot coming from around 220 yards. 5 strokes behind our leader. Lovely effort that. Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. That's frustrating. Just 6 feet between he and the hole. Well done. Now 5 strokes behind. We've reached the beginning of the back 9, the 10th. Handy effort, that one.
That is not proper beach attire, is it, Luke?
Penny, how bad is this lie?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the sand.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Yeah, that putt looked pushed. And that should secure the par on this one. Currently at +1 for the tournament.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The 11th at Echo Park is a par 4 stretching at 430 from the back tees.
Just a slight bit uphill off the tee shot. Find a spot at that far bunker, Luke, that you want to aim at and go ahead and turn it loose. From there, second shot goes over a nice little meandering stream that wanders throughout the golf course to a green, clover-like in appearance, but I gotta say, this is really one of the coolest holes on the golf course. I love it.
Just a 4-footer remaining. Nicely holed and for par. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. And now stepping onto this par 3 hole. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Oh, come on, you're better than that. Well, I know that we're in the booth and not right up close to it, but it doesn't take a smart person to work out that's not a nice lie. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. That's tracking. That's a good putt to hole for a bogey. Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. Well, the 13th hole here at Echo Park Golf Club is not as kind. A big hole at 504 from the tips.
Well, thankfully, it's slightly downhill off the tee, but yes, avoid those bunkers down the right-hand side, and of course, that meandering brook that is a feature of this golf course. Big hitters can actually take it over everything down that right-hand side, but that's for the brave few. Second shot, downhill slightly to a massive green. Just some big bunkers on the left-hand side, but plenty of bailout room over to the right.
And here we are with the third shot. Big par saver coming up for this fella.
It starts off on a good line.
And there it is. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 14th. And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. Setting up here, looking at an elevated green. Going with the 7. I'm pretty sure they had their sights set on hitting the green there.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
Sadly, in the sand, but a chance to make up for the error. Putting for a bogey. Currently at +3 for the round. And after a bogey at the last, they're looking for a big drive on this hole. A bit out of shape with that swing. To get the rhythm back. From around 220 yards. Good choice. Going with the 3-iron. It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Another missed green in regulation. They got to do better.
Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Down it goes, but that's back-to-back bogeys. Time to lift.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
There's always a sense of excitement striding onto the tee of a par 3 hole. Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill, and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Trailing by 7 after that hole. Next up is this par 4 hole.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
Second shot here on the 17th hole. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. What an opportunity to make a birdie.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
And with that effort, now 3 over for the day. Time for the second shot on the 18th. Getting ready to play their third. Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
And coming up well short.
Well, it's pretty clear here. Make this putt, and they'll make the cut. A round now in the books. Good luck next time. And there you have it. They'll be pleased with that, just sneaking through the cut line.
Absolutely. It's always nice, good feeling to make the cut. Some weeks you just don't quite have your A game, but making the cut, always a positive sign.
2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you today's event. Today's coverage of the Kelly Classic is set to kick off. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beeman. It's the final round here, Rich. What's our next player up against as they begin it?
Right now, he has not got the victory secured, but a good final round here could see him into the winner's circle.
Certainly excited to see how today plays out, Rich. Wow, what happened there?
Not taking enough club to get it there. Nicely done.
Just 10 feet to the cup here.
Trying to save par here.
Starting the round at even par.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
Let's see what happens here on the second hole. That one's heading down Broadway. That's a good-looking shot there. And here we are with the third shot.
Pro tip, when it's breezy, swing easy. You're welcome.
This one needs to kick left. Good shot there. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Setting up this putt 30 feet from the cup. What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Well, that's a bit disappointing. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Solid par putt, that. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
This one heading to the bunker.
And from the bunker here. Getting ready to play their third. And he needs this to save par.
It's looking solid.
Nice comeback. That shows a lot of character. Be proud of that one.
Yeah, in the bunker, off the tee, great recovery.
And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
He's got about 140, I'd say.
3 over par. Wow, that almost went in the hole. An opportunity to make a par here. And there it is.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. This hole is a par 3. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Well, they wanted to hit the fade, and unfortunately, they didn't.
Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of.
Judging it beautifully.
Now 8 shots back after that hole. Time to tee off at the 6th. And after that par, they're looking for something good here.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And here we are with the third shot. Par putt coming up here. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Deep into the front nine, here we are at the 7th hole. This one should find the rough. Getting ready to play their third. Well, that's a handy shot. 16 feet to the cup. That's inside the range. And with that effort, now 3 over for the tournament. We have a par 3 on this one.
Needs a little members bounce to the right.
And not a bad approach. He'll be putting.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
No, that's too bad. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. For the par. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. This shot here near the 200-yard marker.
Puff a breeze moving this golf ball left to right.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. That'll sting a bit.
Wanted to get it up to the hole, but was just unable to up that slope.
And down she goes. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Teeing off now on the 10th hole. That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. Ah, absolutely flushed. And here we are with the third shot. This is from miles away.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm. This really looks good.
Now 8 shots back after that hole. Time to face a par 4.
Just a slight bit uphill off the tee shot. Find a spot at that far bunker, Luke, that you want to aim at and go ahead and turn it loose. From there, second shot goes over a nice little meandering stream that wanders throughout the golf course to a green, clover-like in appearance, but I gotta say, this is really one of the coolest holes on the golf course. I love it.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
This is what they have left for par here.
Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Teeing off here on the 12th hole. Going with the 7. As soon as that left the club, you knew it was going left. Sitting at 3 over par. A chance to save the par if he can make this one.
Looks good.
Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here.
Well, thankfully, it's slightly downhill off the tee, but yes, avoid those bunkers down the right-hand side, and of course, that meandering brook that is a feature of this golf course. Big hitters can actually take it over everything down that right-hand side, but that's for the brave few. Second shot, downhill slightly to a massive green. Just some big bunkers on the left-hand side, but plenty of bailout room over to the right.
Didn't quite get the approach close enough, so a long putt in front of them. drag would that have been if it had dropped? Sitting at 4 over for the event. Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test.
Definitely looking to make a move on this hole. Could be interesting.
Oh, well played. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker.
Has the wind coming right into his face.
It's a little wayward.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Opportunity to make their par. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Time to face a par 4 now. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Lining up from around 160 yards.
Puff of wind blowing right to left.
Getting ready to play their third. Oh, almost went in. This putt for par here.
This is on a great line.
And down it goes. Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Well, a little off the target with that one.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
Big putt for par coming up. Nice stroke. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Sitting at 5 over for the event.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on. Playing this shot from about 180 yards. That was a bit of a miscue.
Greens and regulation have not been in order today. They need to improve on this.
This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Teeing off here at the lucky last, the 18. Not bad. And here we are with the third shot. Oh, that one just missed the hole. And this putt is for a final score of 73. And down she goes, so it's tournament over now. Well, I'm sure that wasn't what this player had in mind for this event, but hopefully there's something better in their immediate future.
Yeah, that is putting it very gently there, Luke. Not very much happening at all in this player's game this week.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to you